Dr. Duvall was talking about how teens are changing. But my message to you is, you are changing as parents. You are adjusting to your new role with your child changing, and you're also adjusting to some confusion. So you are changing just like your teen is changing. So here it comes. I'm going to give you the secret to being a parent of a teen. And you're going to laugh. It's think calm. What does calm stand for? Be curious. And you're going to be curious by asking questions. You're going to lead by problem solving, and you're not going to forget your map. Now let me tell you why I love a map. When you were coming here to CHC tonight, you probably thought, well, let's see, I could take the 101, I could take El Camino, I could take 280, I could take side streets, and you might have decided, well, I can't take the 101, it's always tons of traffic, so I'm going to go take 280, or I'm going to take El Camino because there's a Taco Bell on the way, right? So you made your decision about how you were going to get to your destination based on, conditions on the ground, right? Well, I love the idea because there's often more than one way to think about how to get to the solution of something. So what I'd like to do is build a scenario for you. So here's the scenario. Let me think. Okay. End of a long day. You just can't wait to get home and change your clothes. I'm sure nobody ever feels like that when they get home from a long day, right? You open the door, music blaring, the volume is out of control, the lyrics are about hate and violence, and you think, wow, she's playing the music loudly again. Brother runs to you and says, Mom, she did it again. She didn't pick me up from school. I had to find another way home. And now I can't possibly study for this big, huge test that I have tomorrow. I'm going to fail, and it's going to be all her fault. And can you smell it? She hasn't even changed the kitty litter. I can't stand it. What are you going to do, Mom? Welcome home. You're noticing that your teen is starting to have a pattern here of isolating herself, and you're noticing that she's spending more time in her room, the music is loud, that she's not changing the litter, and so you have all of these different threads going on. And so hopefully you'll say, oh, I know what I need to do. I need to think calm. So don't forget your map. So you pull out your map and you say, okay, so I need to think of what my goal is. Where's my destination, right? So your destination could be, okay, clean out the kitty litter, or, scold the teen for not picking up her brother, or turning off the music so that the brother can too study for his exam. So I'm going to choose turn down the music. So I've chosen my destination as working with my teen to get her to turn off the music. So I'm going to first think about, okay, I'm going to be calm, so I'm going to be curious. I want to try to find a way before I start talking about what the problem is and how we're going to get it solved, is I'm going to talk with her, and I'm going to try to connect with her, and I'm going to stop telling her what I want. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the music, right? I'm going to say, I have a question for you, and hopefully she'll turn down the music so she hears your question, hopefully. And, who is that? I haven't heard that music before. Does your friend John like that music? Oh my gosh, I've got to look up this artist on YouTube. Do they have a concert coming up? So if you can make some type of connection about the music, right? So you're trying to connect. Then you need to say, look, we got a problem. I'm going to need your help solving it. Your brother has this test that he has to study for. Your music's too loud. Help me problem solve. What are some possible ways that we can solve this problem? What do you think? Handing it off. And so you work with the teen on how to problem solve this situation. And then you talk about your journey. You talk about your trip. And say, what was that like? Was that better than me coming in saying, how many times have I tell you turn off the music? I know this sounds really simple, and we have a lot more serious things that we have been talking about tonight. But when you're trying to change your behavior and you're trying to change your relationship with your teen, sometimes you got to start small and build that foundation before you sometimes tackle some of these things that can be a lot harder to talk about. So again, my advice for you tonight, I'm not the only person who gives free advice around here, Dr. Elliott, is think calm. even when you don't want to. Even when you don't want to. Be curious, ask, don't tell, lead by problem solving, and don't forget your map.